So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Max Fried.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Ready to go now? Here's Nico Horner. And that's off the inside edge. And we're underway. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next one is off the plate. 2-2. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle, Chisholm. Fires over to first. And they get Nico Horner one away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Inside. 2 balls, no strikes. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
That misses. Now 3-1. 1 out, bases empty. And Kyle Tucker will take his base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. And today is draft day. Singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day, I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. And that one fouled off. Fried, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Two outs. And it's even up. Just missed. On the ground, right side, Chisholm. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. Cubs leave one, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in the Bronx, today's starting pitcher, Matthew Boyd. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Paul Goldschmidt, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a foul ball. Swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout. Here's Cody Bellinger.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 homers already in this series.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. And Bellinger is out. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
On the ground, out to short. Swanson fires over to first. Judge out on the play. And that ends the inning. Yanks held in check. Scoreless after 1. Back here in New York, all set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Max Fried will go to work.
That's a ball.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And he dropped it. So that's a foul ball, and he gets another chance at the plate. Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Left-hand batter waits. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. just off the outside edge. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Maximus notches the K. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Just missed. Fought off foul. Second inning here, no score. That misses, and it's 2-1. And that one is inside.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Man at first, one away. Ground ball left side, could be two. Volpe to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
And the batter will be Justin Turner. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Happ off of first with two away. Fastball for a strike. Next offering misses, and that's ball two. Now snap throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Two outs. Swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Runner on the move. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Up the middle, Chisholm tosses to first. Turner is out. That's out number 3. One left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
That one's in there. Strike 1. Just missed. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-2. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Stanton tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And a foul ball. That one a little bit high. 1-2 to count. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Two outs, base is empty. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped in the air, left field. Happ moving under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back in New York, on to the 3rd inning. John Birdie at the plate. Singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. Fried back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Now back, the second baseman,
Nico Horner will come up to hit. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1.
No strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Throw comes in. Runner stop. Second and third. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a foul out of play. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. And downstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Good job to fight that one off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Reed out of the stretch fires. Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it's the power speed combo. Seiya Suzuki went down on strikes his first time through. And that one upstairs, ball one.
1-0.
Fouled off. He was late. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
Ball 3.
This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. 1 down, runners at second and third. And that'll load the bases.
I don't think you really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. 1 out. Bases full. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And ball 1. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Bases loaded, 2 down. That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs wind up leaving the bases loaded. Still no score. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. There's a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
The 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. In there at the knees for a strike.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Next offering upstairs. Next offering is fouled back. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Crazy. 1 gone, runner at first. And here is Oswald Peraza. That one not close. Ball 1. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here is Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1. And that one hammered. That's back there. Absolutely hammered it to left center. He flexes his power with that swing. His 9th homer of the year. It's 2-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Outside low. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. And that's way high. 2-1.
2-1. Ball. 3-1.
Aaron Judge on deck for the Yankees. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. As we go to the top of the 4th, Dansby Swanson stands in. First pitch just misses.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Nope, he held back. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That's too low. And the count's full.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Happ stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 2-0.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. He swings and fouls one off. Draws the walk there.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
So a man at first. Justin Turner, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. And there's a foul ball. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. 2 outs. On the ground to third. Peraza fires over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Cubs leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back for more from the Bronx. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That one pushed foul. In the dirt, now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one missed. Next pitch misses. Full count 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So, man aboard, Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is down low.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Suzuki going back on it. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. struck out swinging his first time. Chisholm goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and he was born in the Bahamas. The other way, and foul ball. Nasty pitch right there, and it's 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Fly to left his first time. And that's down and away.
1-0.
Gets the call. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-2. the ball.
Judge leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 1 left for the Yankees. They're up 2-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And he takes a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Whips it across, and a quick out, number 1. So here's Kyle Tucker now, a strikeout and a walk. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The Cubbies trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Outside low, now 1-2. And that one missing low.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a pop-up. Chisholm drops into the glove, 2 away.
Now back, right fielder, Suzuki.
So 2 down now, and here is Seiya Suzuki. He is struck out, and he is walked. That's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Outside. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carson Kelly. 0 for 2 in this one. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in easily. First offering, and it just misses. Action in the pen down there. Will Warren getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hill getting cranked up as well. Two outs. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Stanton should have this one. And that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Yankees 2 and the Cubs nothing. Back now in the Bronx, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Anthony Volpe. Right through there for a strike. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Now a check swing, but he held up. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball 1 there. Pitch is in there, and the count 1-1. And there's a ball. And the slider just misses.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
1 down, base is empty. And a base hit right there.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulders stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
Digging in, Oswald Peraza just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
2-1.
Squirts away a little bit to second, and he's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
The 2-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 3-2.
Full count.
Stays alive. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Yankees. But they're on top 2-0. New pitcher for the Yankees, Tim Hill.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swings and misses, and now one away.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Swanson digs in. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Popped up. Peraza pulls it down, and there's two gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That misses, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get two or three.
Happ lays off.
Two balls, one strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Nothing across here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Yankees 2 and the Cubs nothing. Bottom of the sixth inning, and now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Boyd back to work. Off the mark there, and that is ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Brazier, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Horton getting loose as well. The 1-0. And another ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swinging a foul straight back. Ripped, but it curls foul. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-0.
That's Goldie for you. He tends to make it bats look like batting practice from time to time. I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Matthew Boyd gives way, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Cade Horton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Yankees up by 3. This one in the air, right field. Suzuki makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Breaking ball misses down and away.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone. That one missed.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Crow Armstrong ranges back into the bullpen and gone. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That one is upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
In the air, left field. Pat under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed to the left and foul. That missed by a lot. 1-2 to count. And that's too high.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Next offering way upstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back at Yankee Stadium, new inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Justin Turner. The Cubs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That one fouled hard the other way. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. The 0-1. Lined into right. And there's one down. Now the third baseman, John Birdie, 1 for 2. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And there's a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. So here's Horner now. 1 for 3. On the ground right side. 4. 6. Back to first, and it's over his head. And oh no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline, and I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Just missed. That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 4-0. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Now here's Trent Grisham. He was late there, strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Crow Armstrong moving under this one. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
And now here is Anthony Volpe, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that skips into dirt. This to center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. He's got it, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Yankees 4 and the Cubs nothing.
Now pitching.
Jonathan Loaisiga gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Kelly stands in now and watches strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Number 31 preparing to come on if needed. Warren also throwing. Loaisiga fires. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. The Cubbies down by 4, and we're at the top of the 8th. That's down and in. Next pitch is outside. Misses downstairs, and that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Check swing, called strike. On the ground to third. Peraza. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Two outs. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throws to first. Third out. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Yankees 4 and the Cubs nothing.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Brazier.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Here's the third baseman, Oswald Peraza.
The third baseman, Oswald Peraza.
Hot shot to third. Gets it to first. One up, one down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Action in the pen down there. Drew Pomeranz up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. And now it's even up. Just missed. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Cody Bellinger digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Two down, nobody on. And Belly goes down on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees, but they lead it 4-0. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Will Warren.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
Ian Happ now at the plate. And downstairs.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
To third, Peraza sends it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's Justin Turner. Swing and a miss as he was late. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 31 getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. The Yankees leading by 4 here at the top of the ninth. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. Got him swinging. Now only 1 out remaining.
Hood gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Check swing called strike, and it's 1-1. They're down to their final strike. The Cubs down to their final strike. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Up next to the Cubs, the second baseman.
At the plate, Nico Horner. 1 for 4 with a double. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Will Warren won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Devin Williams.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
First and second, 2 outs. Tucker will hit next. And it's fouled away. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And that one is inside ball 1. And that's down and away.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
In the dirt. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.